everyone, and welcome to my very first show and tell. Today I want to do a really quick demo for you to show you what personal wavelength is all about. Now this is an alternative to kinesiology for testing foods and substances. And really it doesn't have to be just foods and substances. It could be any object in the world. Every object is either going to give you energy, which would be beneficial for you, or it's going to take away your energy, which would be detrimental to you. And not only does this method of personal wavelength show you if something is good or bad, but it doesn't stop there. It'll actually show you the degrees to which something may be good and the degrees to which something may be bad. Now, this is very hard to explain in words, which is why I decided to start these little demo videos. So let's see if I can show you what I mean rather than try to just explain it with words. So let's jump right in. So here on my desk, I have what is called a neutral pendulum. And a neutral pendulum is exactly what the word, what the name implies. It's completely neutral. Unlike using a pendulum like this, which is made out of some sort of crystal, which of course a crystal has its own inherent energy properties, this is just a simple plastic sphere that has no inherent energies to it. So the way we use this in personal wavelength is, the reason it's called personal wavelength is because everybody or object would have a different length of this string to tune into their specific frequencies. So let me show you what I mean. I'm just going to use the back of my hand as an example. And what I do is I push the pendulum in a back and forth position. And as I'm pushing it, I start to lower the string. And eventually, you'll see that the pendulum starts to swing in a clockwise circle. Now you can see by my right hand, I'm not moving my hand at all, and the pendulum is just going in a circle. So this is my baseline. This is showing me the strength of my energy field right now. And this is pretty average. I mean, if it was very strong, you would see the pendulum would be making a bigger, faster circle. And if it was weak, it would be going much slower. So now I'm going to show you, and I'm going to keep this exact length and not move it with my right hand because it's locked into my energy. Now I'm just going to put some substances on the desk so that you can see different types of things. And I'll tell you what they are as we get to them. Now, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I don't have any artificial sweeteners in the house. I don't have any sugar packets either. The best thing I have in a packet is stevia in the raw. Then I have some instant coffee here, and then I have some honey crystals, and then I chose a caffeinated tea. Now, let's just push these a little bit high up so I can get back to showing you the personal wavelength. Now I haven't changed the length of this string, so it immediately goes right back to my base length. My base. So now I'm going to grab the stevia, not grab it, but I'm just going to put my hands over the stevia. So here's my baseline without the stevia and with the stevia. As you can see, stevia has almost no reaction to me whatsoever. I think we can all use our imagination and imagine if this was artificial sweetener, what would happen. But to me, stevia is not strengthening me, nor is it weakening me, which is great. So now let's go on to this horrible instant coffee thing. So again, here's my baseline. And now I'm going to put my hand over this coffee. And you can see that it has immediately stopped going clockwise and it is actually going backwards. A reversal in spin, which is now a counterclockwise, is highly detrimental. And you can see by the rate of spin, it's actually spinning harder and faster than it was in the positive direction. So again, just watch what happens. When I take that coffee away, it neutralizes. And now it goes back to my baseline. So we can see that that instant coffee was highly detrimental for me. Okay, now let's take the next thing. This is the honey crystals. And I would say, just like the stevia, the honey crystals has pretty much no effect on me whatsoever. It's not making me stronger, and it's certainly not making me weaker. So it's kind of neutral. And now we'll go on to the next one here. We'll get the baseline again. And now I'm going to go over the caffeinated tea. This is chai spice caffeinated tea. So now you can see that the pendulum has slowed down, but it didn't go in reverse. So what is this telling me? This tells me that this tea is nowhere near as detrimental as the instant coffee. However, it is making my baseline go a little bit slower. So perhaps caffeine is not the best for me. When I take my hand away from that caffeinated product, I'm right back to being much stronger. Okay, and let's just for fun, we're going to do another one here. Here's my baseline without the soy product. And now here's me with the soy product going in a complete reversal. So I'm sure you can imagine how useful it would be to test all the suspicious foods and supplements and sweeteners, anything in your house, anything that you're suspicious. Maybe this is not the best product for you. Maybe it's giving you stomach aches. Maybe it's giving you skin allergies. Wouldn't it be great to know exactly what was beneficial for you and what was detrimental to you? I hope you liked this short little demo. Stay tuned for the next one where we'll concentrate more on beneficial products rather than detrimental products. See you next time.